the Bitcoin credit card from Fold. You guys just recently announced. I mean, the timing of it couldn't have been a coincidence. Will, let's be honest here, right? You drop a credit card and then you're like, well, bam, we're going public too. So was it a coincidence?
When it rains, it pours, Nico. You know, I would like to say we're that great at planning and managing our timeline like that, but really this is just the years of work coming to fruition, both from the listing and the credit card. You know, Fold has the #1 Bitcoin rewards debit card. That's been our flagship product since 2019. Earn Bitcoin rewards when you spend. And we knew that the credit card was a natural next step for us. The idea that you can spend on credit using someone else's money while earning the hardest asset in the world is a value proposition too good to be true. And so Fold has been heads down building what I believe is one of the best teams in the industry to launch this card, as well as working with all of our partners who helped us put this together. You know, Fold products are bridging traditional finance and Bitcoin. That requires us to have partners in the traditional space. So it's finding who's going to support this, and all of that is a ton of work, sweat going into it. And I definitely look at a day like today and just brings a smile to my face. Like, how the hell did that all come together at the same time?
So could you talk a little bit about, why would someone, and for people that don't know, right? Let's say you got an Amex or whatever credit card floats your boat, right? Why should people sign up to the Bitcoin credit card from Fold? What are the incentives there? What benefits are you guys offering?
So the card is very straightforward. We tried to make it as simple as possible to allow people to understand it, as well as make the shift. And so the Fold Bitcoin Rewards credit card is 2% unlimited Bitcoin rewards on every purchase. You're going to get $250 in Bitcoin rewards for using our other products, buying Bitcoin with us, using a merchant offer, using our checking account, and then you're going to get a metal card. And really what this package is creating an option, an alternative to the airline miles cards and the cashback cards that really dominate the credit card industry. You know, today, the largest airline miles card processes 1% of the entire US GDP. And wow. The only reason that is the case is because airline miles have really set themselves deep in the culture mindset of the preferred reward for US consumers, right? It gives you status. They play games about lounges. You get to earn miles. But the hard part about it is the lived reality of that. Earning miles are devalued on average 20, 50% every single year. So as soon as you get them, that ice cube is melting faster than the fiat in your pocket. Secondly, the idea of delivering this status has quickly been eroded by the fact that they can't handle the amount of people who are seeking that status. So it kind of erodes the brand. And so at the same time that Fold is offering the ability to earn a Bitcoin reward, which Fold today has already given $70 million in Bitcoin rewards away to our customers. If our customers had used a traditional card instead, a traditional rewards card, they would have earned under 20 million. So earning rewards in Bitcoin is a no-brainer. It makes absolute sense, especially when Bitcoin has been growing at a 40, 60% CAGR year over year. You know, this means that on a 2% card, the rewards you earn on your purchases will outpace the original purchase price in 8 years. So effectively allowing you to live for free if Bitcoin continues at the rate that it has. That value proposition is just unheard of. This isn't just swapping airline miles for Bitcoin rewards. This is swapping into a financial reality that puts you 10x ahead of where you would be without this product. It is truly this incredible opportunity that's sitting in front of Bitcoiners everywhere to add to their financial independence and swap out something that has been devalued, eroded over time with something that is going to appreciate and give back in more ways they can imagine.
So, and could you talk a little bit about, so you guys originally offered the debit card, which was very, very popular, and it had a spin wheel. Here, let me pull this up. Bam, bing, bam, boom. Your everyday Bitcoin debit card. What was this for? It seems like it's here. You claim ditch legacy checking accounts. Bitcoin is the best performing asset of the decade, but incorporating it into your finances could feel intimidated. Not anymore. Fold combines everyday banking needs with Bitcoin accumulation and savings, including an account and routing number for ACH, bill pay, save in BTC, spend in USD.
So the guiding principle of Fold, our mission is to build long-term savings for our customers. And the way that we do that is through Bitcoin. And so what our strategy has always been is, let's take the traditional financial stack, the debit cards, the checking accounts, credit cards, savings accounts, you name it, and we're going to integrate Bitcoin to achieve 10x outcomes for our customers. So that's earning 70 million in Bitcoin rewards versus under 20 million, right? This is having a savings account that allows you to earn Bitcoin that outperforms a traditional savings account by over 60%. These things completely change your financial position. And what Fold has done is really taken the fundamental building blocks of our financial tools that allow us to do our daily, monthly, and long-term activities and integrated Bitcoin. And so we started with the checking account and the debit card being a related product to that. And why is that? Well, the checking account is the place where paychecks come in the door and where all the major bills go out. And so it's really the fulcrum, really at the center of everyone's financial lives to some extent. And so what Fold has done is say, hey, how can we change cards by integrating Bitcoin rewards so that not only can you combat inflation by the increasing appreciation of your Bitcoin rewards, but how can we actually drive down the costs of all of your living expenses over time? Bitcoin rewards fixes this. For checking account and the debit card, it allows us a platform that we can integrate Bitcoin right beside it with a custody and Bitcoin trading account, and that can work seamlessly across. So if you want to live your life on Bitcoin, but you need to pull out $20 of cash for an ATM, all you do with Fold is you have your Bitcoin balance, you go to an ATM, you pull out $20, and you now have gone from Bitcoin in your custody account to physical cash in under 60 seconds. This type of seamless ability to go back and forth between Bitcoin and giving Bitcoin connectivity into these traditional financial products is the innovation that Fold is bringing to market. And you're going to see us remaking each and every one of these. We've done the Bitcoin rewards through the debit card. We are changing it with the checking account. We have announced our credit card, and you're going to see us continue to go down the stack, reshaping them in ways that put customers way ahead of where they would be. And the best part about, from my perspective, is that I get to have a business that's totally in line with building the wealth and savings of our customers versus traditional models, which are primarily about extraction, about devaluation, about swiping off of their ability to grow. So for us, it's a beautiful thing in that we see our customers are what happens to them when they choose Bitcoin, when they choose Fold, but also getting to run that type of business is just an incredible opportunity.
Absolutely, 100%. I think one of the taglines was built by Bitcoiners for Bitcoiners. I think that's absolutely true. It allows you to live on Bitcoin. I think that's the part that really sticks out to me the most. Opti?
Yeah, no, super awesome product. There is some questions in the chat. One person asks, what countries is the credit card going to be available? Is this just going to be in the US?
Yeah, so this will be US first. That is going to be the primary focus. And we get to think about the rest of the world. We understand that Bitcoin is a global asset. Demand is absolutely global. And so, from my perspective, there's a lot of opportunity there. And I think we've seen people outside of the US make it very clear that they want Fold where they live. So we're gonna try to make that happen.
Love it. And I don't want to be cynical here, so I'm just relaying what the chat is saying, Will. So this isn't me. This is our very toxic troll chat here, just to be clear. But someone said something on the lines of like, it's the year 2025 and Bitcoiners are excited about a credit card, like how far we have fallen. And, you know, like, I think this is actually, especially considering the States, it's very hard to live on Bitcoin. And I think you guys are offering this product, and this is obviously making Bitcoiners' lives easier. So in response to the toxic comment in the chat, what would be your response to that, Will?
Yeah, I think there are two sides to everything, and really the first side is the ideological point, and I think that's a great point, well taken. At the same time, there's other things going on that are far more powerful in real forces in this world. The idea of earning Bitcoin rewards on a fiat credit card is the most purest expression of Gresham's law than you could possibly get. And so we are not dealing with narratives and ideology. What we're seeing in the market is these very pure incentives taking shape amongst the products that are here. Being able to spend bad money on credit to earn the soundest money in history is the innovation, and is an inevitable place that we are going to get to as with Bitcoin's adoption cycle. And so it's less about reifying the credit card as the primary payment, and it's more that Bitcoin is leveraging a credit card to further its adoption. This is how you are not only going to get people to more Bitcoin in the hands of more people, but also you're essentially accelerating the play out of Gresham's law. Bad money is driven first and then leaving sound money, and people will save that. And so it's inevitable. And Fold is built by Bitcoiners for Bitcoiners. And so we appreciate the sentiment behind that comment, but you cannot change these very real forces of incentives and game theory that are going to continue to emerge.
Absolutely. And so there is a bit of a wait list for the credit card, Will, and there's a bit of a game to it as well. Could you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah. So it's always hard figuring out how to do a wait list. For us, we did it for our debit card. It went very well. And for this one, we had to toe the line. Number one, we want to give people the ability to opt into the card so that right when it's available, they can get it. But we also added some elements that allow people who use Fold every day. If you're using us for our debit card, or you buy a gift card with us, or you buy Bitcoin with us, or you use us to pay your bills, all of those things are going to drive you up the wait list to make sure you're one of the first to get it. And so to incentivize all of that, there's $200,000 of Bitcoin and other prizes that are going to be won by people directly climbing this wait list. And so there's a game that can be played, which will mean that will be compensated with prizes and early access. But at the same time, if you're just interested in it, you just want the wait list and the card when it's ready to come your way, just sign up. And the good thing is the team is working very hard to make sure that you get it as early as possible. So you're going to come out on top either way.
Incredible. So guys, I have it in, we're going to drop it in the live chat, a link to the credit card. Join the waitlist today. Need liquidity without having to sell your Bitcoin? For more than 6 years now, Ledn has been the trusted choice for Bitcoin-backed lending with transparency, security, and trust at their core. I absolutely love these guys, and I personally have not only an account with them, but also a loan. And some of the key features that I love about Ledn is the fact that there are no monthly payments. You pay at the end of the term. You also have the ability to roll over the loan as well, and you can pay it back whenever you want. Essentially what they do is that they help their clients unlock the liquidity of their BTC, allowing you to HODL while still accessing the wealth of your Bitcoin. They've been battle tested with their focus on transparency, security, and trust, allowing them to build a proven track record of client success and security, helping tens of thousands of clients harness the value of their digital assets with confidence and peace of mind. Learn more about what your BTC can do for you. Check out Ledn.io today.